I just want you to take a moment. Use the eyes of your mind and imagine a stormy night. We've all grown up seeing stormy nights when there is going to be a very heavy downpour. The rain is going to be so heavy that the roofs are panicking. Yeah? The trees are not confident of their survival. That is the truth. Those who are living in thatched houses are already calling friends to find out if they can join them. The street lamps are still on, bright. And you can see the insects dancing around those street lamps. That is the government in Yaoundé, the government of Mr. Biya. Those insects. You see that shining light? Is that reawakened spirit of Cameroonians. And you see that storm will be what Ilekam is going to serve Cameroonians. Yaoundé is in total panic. Yaoundé is in total trouble. One reason why Bello Buba and Issa Chiroma escaped is because they don't want their people to hold them accountable when that time shall come, because it is imminent. For Issa Chiroma to come out and say, oh, Mr. Biya is no longer ruling, like I said, that is no news. But now, the problem that is in Yaoundé, the latest update we have is that Mr. Biya is still standing on the point that he is not ready to present himself as a candidate for president come October. And now, the likes of Ngoh, Kwete, those of the Central Committee of the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, the CPDM, are very worried because they must bring forth a candidate. Ngoh is trying to put one or two people together, convince them, sell them the idea for them to further sell it to the rest of the CPDM crowd that he is the man to take over. But is there trust among CPDM bigwigs? Absolutely not. They are so bitter when it comes to that particular group. Because a majority of the CPDM bigwigs, members of the Central Committee, are saying Frank is the only one who can continue from where the father stopped. And what is that? Inflicting more pain and economic slum on Cameroonians. Because Frank Biya has sold almost everything called timber produced by the South region and elsewhere. After all, he has a license. And you see, at the moment, the question is, who will the CPDM announce in the days ahead? We are drawing closer to when the president is supposed to sign a decree. A decree he doesn't sign because it's Ferdinand Ngoh who is going to sign that decree, convening the electoral body. But don't forget, he has been signing these decrees since 2019, when President Biya handed him the green light to do so. Now the question is, he has just convened a meeting of government officials. We have the Prime Minister, head of government, a very dormant Prime Minister at the moment, because in the storm, he is completely lost. Ngoh and the rest are working 24/7 around the clock. Because what is happening in Yaoundé at the moment is what was happening in Zimbabwe ahead of Mugabe's fall. Grace had taken the presidency in Zimbabwe hostage, running the country with close collaborators of the old man. The lion man, the tiger that we used to know in Mugabe, died even before Robert died. And so Chantal is the one running the affairs alongside the likes of Ngoh. It is no secret that it is very difficult for the CPDM party to come out and tell the people of Cameroon that your president is not the man you guys used to know, and that he cannot continue, and he does not want to continue. They keep doing the normal propaganda, through the likes of Atanganji, Jacques Famendongo, Ngoh Ferdinand, the Prime Minister who came to the Southwest and lied how Mr. Biya is thinking about the deep sea port and all those things. It is going to be like that. But at the end of the day, time has a way of solving all problems. And the time is near. We have registered. You still have time to register if you have not done so. Never before in the history of Cameroon have we seen young people so engaged in the political activities of the country. Never before have we seen young people so interested in elections in Cameroon. All kinds of songs have been composed by young people calling on Professor Maurice Kamto to rescue them, calling on Biya to go and rest. The religious world has suddenly been engulfed by politics. Archbishop Kleda sending a wise statement to Mr. Biya, go rest. This is the time Mr. Biya will give himself and the people of Cameroon the best gift ever, by coming out to tell them that I don't want to run for president. I have given orders to Elecam to organize a free, fair, and transparent election. Yes. And let the CPDM send forth a candidate, and let the candidate battle it out with other candidates. If not, the storm that nature is about to send across Cameroon, that storm, it is already a bleeding economy in a bottomless pit. We don't want no chaos to consume our country, because chaos will only come to completely bury the economy. Chaos will only come to completely destroy the young people who have been consumed by unemployment. And so, we need a new leadership with new concepts, with a better tax climate that will pull investment, especially diaspora investment, because Cameroonians overseas are ready to come home and pump some money. But with the tax climate we have, that is completely impossible. We are not supporting Professor Maurice Kamto because he is an angel. No. Like I said, we have studied his manifesto. Yes, politicians cannot be trusted. But if for once, some of the things in that manifesto, especially, like I said, the two-term system, the transportation sector that he wants to revamp with some very fine ideas that I've read. The creation of farm to market roads and the lowering of taxes, tax exoneration for newly created companies. These are the things that I put it to you that will boost the economy and take us out of that economic slump. And so, the time is now. It is now or never. Cameroonians must come out and vote. Protect their vote. Underline it. Protect their votes. Any form of electoral or election malpractices shall be contested by the people. The people have a right to take to the street and protest and ask Ilekam to do the right thing. And I keep saying, Eno Abrams Egbe, the man of Ilekam that I know, former governor of the South region, does not want to go down in history as the man who got the entire nation into chaos by not organizing a free, fair, and transparent election.